What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to Creeptober Eve. This is our last regularly scheduled game before tomorrow's Halloween live stream. And man, it means we did it. It's been a month of games. It's been a blast. I've been having so much fun. I hope you all been enjoying. Thank you everyone for the kind comments and the feedback. Let me know on this one. What was your favorite game of the month? It was a cool challenge. I enjoyed it. But more importantly, we're back in Strange Antiquities. It's time to figure out some more things, solve some more mysteries. It's day 6. Let's see who wants to talk to us. Mr. Wolf. After years of working in the mill, a thunder mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I'll try St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I'd love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. He needs a hearing charm. All right, let's take a look at our... That's not what we want. I need to put these in the right order. That is the right order. Okay. All right, so hearing charm, you say? Let's take a gander. Simple trigger amplifies sounds while generally used as hard of hearing or curiosity enjoyed by young and old alike. Of course, more devious applications too make it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. It takes the form of animals known for their hearing. All right, so let's see if we got any rabbits. Oh, this doesn't belong over here anymore. This now belongs over in our solved section. I mean, bats are kind of known for their hearing, right? Let's take a look here. It's made of iron. It's cool to the touch. Every sound can both louder and clearer. Yep, as I say, it's gonna be the bat. So let's go ahead and give him a hearing charm. Nice. Identified. And it gives us a little more book content. We'll go put this over on our solved pile over right there. Oh, that's the end of the day, so we'll pet our cat. Good cat. And we'll see what weird dream card we get tonight. And so others were asking, can I replay the game? There are different endings, I'm assuming, if it's like the first one. But you do have kind of a set number of days, and that gives you an idea of how long the game will be. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with a pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. 1, a part of his mind was not his own, and 2, the casket wanted to be opened. Well, that's spooky. All right, let's do our tracing game. This is a person? A Medusa, maybe? Nope, just a person. Okay, it's a statue. The maiden in the tower points the way. I'm buried among the trees. You know what that means? It means time to look at our map. And the question is, which map? Is there a tower? There is Galfrey's Tower, which is number 22 up here. The maid in the tower points the way. I'm buried underneath the trees. Could be pointing to here. But let's check here and see if there's a maiden in a tower here. Anything called the Maiden? Hardwick Tower. I think not. I think it's here. So we have Galfrey's Tower. Let's pull this out. The maid in the tower points the way. I'm buried among the trees. I'm gonna try here. I'm wasting my time here. Dang it. Uh-oh, things get a little grumpier. So it wasn't there. Let's go to Galfrey's Tower, though. Okay. I climb the narrow, winding stair to the top of the tower and reward of views across the lake under me. I'm not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circle platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the roofs to under me and beyond. Okay. So if we go explore now, we know we need to go due east, buried beneath the trees. From here. Which means I'm guessing we're going to number 21, which is the mossy wood. There we go. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved in a sturdy oak tree. I look around, half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. We found a new item. Nice. I can go in our unknowns and we'll pet our cat. Good, good, good. Jupiter, I think's the cat's name? Ah, yes. Welcome back, Miss Green. I walked up the bank a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday. Found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it, belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Carlgoth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robinson earlier, and she said 2 women they found still the same state of the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay. New letter. What do we got? When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days of some of the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. Alright, so we need to go to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across. Second from the left in the row of 4. Let's explore. And we'll pull our letter up. Okay, so we got to the northern tip of Naylor Island, which is here. And row across from there to this, I'm guessing. Although, yeah, that's a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm talking about? The second from the left in the row of 4. So that one. There we go. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter is quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through a loose mortar and crumbly brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out of the wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there's a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear it's been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. But after a while, I notice the inscription simply says, I open to the voice. Okie dokie. The voice. Now, did we have something that we know opens... Let's see what an ethereal key is. Ethereal keys. When the object moves circular motion, gemstones reveal light. Nope, that's not what we need. I'm wondering if this is something we've already discovered. Let's... Oh, you know, yeah, we have our index. Let's go look for voice. Nothing with voice. Stone, vitality, song, truth, wisdom, shadowcatch, resonance. We're just looking to see anything in here that sounds like it might be opener. Obsphere, hearing, gemstone, curse, danger, dark, darkness, death, demon. No. No. Okay. So knowing that, I open to the voice. I don't think anything we've discovered already does voices. Hearing... Oh, wait. What is the voice of Serenus? Let's see what that is. How did I not see that earlier? Says pagan god, force of it to man. Patterns in nature is hidden to us. Certain properties. Serenus. Well, we could try it. Worst case, we're wrong. Let's just double check, see if there's anything else about voices. Nothing in imbuements. Nothing elements, materials, mundane, or planetary. Seasons or weather. Nothing in that book. And then gems, I don't think have anything about voices. Containment, water, turquoise, Peace and safety. I think it's gotta be... Yeah, I think we gotta go with the one that's just called the voice, right? Let's try it. Aha! The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why. But it doesn't look like they're coming back anytime soon. Ooh. Meow. We'll put it next to our kitty cat friend. We'll forget that's there. Well, it lives here now. Let's get a new guest. Lester Crowley. I apologize. This Inquisition is imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring your attention to the matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thaumatic art. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, just looking at it, I think it's this, right? Huge black of red, iron. This looks heart-like. It's not like pumping or anything. But before we give that to him, we will look for a leaden heart. We do have a lead heart. Here we go. Oh, these items picked out Ceranos' non-human form. The heavier look, lead exterior. So actually, no. Ceranos is... Isn't he the goat guy? The voice Ceranos, I think, tells us, yeah. Man with antlers of a stag. Oh, it's a stag. Okay. We got that here. I'm guessing this is going to tell me it's heavier than we expect it to be. Or is it this one? Bronze. Smooth. Stat. I think it's got to be... Right, we don't have anything called a lead heart over here. Yeah, I think it's got to be... It's got to be this one. Perfect. All right. Hoo-wee. Antlers and... oh, I should have waited. Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's how we would have... Because we would have seen that it's heavier than expected. Alright, well, that's alright. And let's ring our bell. Hello, Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item you asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Oh, thanks. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, mechanism. That's let me change the clocks. There's a spider there. That didn't do anything. What about here? Is this where this goes? Oh, wait. Wait a second. Gold and black gemstones, smooth. What? What the what? Okay. Alright, now we've pulled out the prongs. Wait, didn't we have something somewhere that needed... Yes. Aha! Okay, so we gotta... How do I put them back in to make it match? So we got that. We gotta get this one in. There we go. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. Find the booklet on curses. Does the horn shackle come off? It doesn't anymore, so we'll put that away. Okay, let's look at the booklet on curses. Alright, Black Heart, Burning Bread, Liar. So, not a ton of curses, but we now know that that's a thing we gotta worry about, so that's lovely. And what is this? Organic green, wood. Hard, thin and delicate. Hollow. Alright, I'll put that there for now. Let's get a friend. Sorry, cat, I didn't mean to wake you. Back to sleep. Hello. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to rely on you a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seem more concerned by the ravens in the Black-Eyed State. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they aren't willing. Okay, so he wants Void, but he has to go to Oxford. So he's going to be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but we're doing well. Do not see eye to eye with the head of collection, but I don't know. Ah, he takes an interest in horticulture, so you're going to bring him a charm. Okay. So we need to find the Scythian charm, which has something to do with plants. I'm guessing it's that just from the looks, but let's double check. Scythian charm. Carved out of wood. More powerful designs. Make use of plantar metals. No two identical. Used by horticulture to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to touch while it's raining. Gem and wood. Okay. Hard and cool. Reminds you of the forest. Where are my plants? Will it... Do they start growing or anything near this? I'm just curious to see if like anything starts making my plants start grow. It is raining. Warm and vibrating energy. It's probably this one. Yeah, I think it's this one here. I was hoping my plants would react to it somehow. Like grow a flower or something. I think it's this one because it is raining and it's warm. Nice. All right. So we are the keepers of the shop again. Nothing has changed here. We'll pet our cat and get another guest. I'm at a loss with these patients. They don't respond to anything I've tried. I'm finding they become violent if they aren't restrained, always trying to leave. If nothing else, Dranthium tea makes a restful mether. Dranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment's lucidity. Alright, so we have two choices. We can do the restful mether or the witch's fingers. So again, this is where the game branches, depending on what we choose to give them. It's a hot tea, plant, type of mether, particular type used meditative state. Sounds great. Witch's fingers. Severed digits of the Witch of Undermere, capable of intense pain, but purification. It's unpleasant, but as last resort, has cursed some and finished off, cured some and finished off others. Ooh, okay. So, nothing else. So they're violent. They're trying to leave. We could try to calm them down. Or we could try to outright cure them. But it may kill them. She's not asking me to cure them. I think we need to calm them down. So we need to get a restful mether, which is a cup. It looks like with 4 handles. And we recently just got a bunch of cups. So if we come over here, we should have a whole collection of cups. Interesting. We have 2 different ones that look similar. Wood and purple. Uneven, rough. Not entirely unpleasant. Nothing to remark. What about this one? Pardon me. Color composition. It's wood. Rough. Sharp aroma. It matches the picture. Depending on the type of mether. If we look at our gems, what do purple gems do? calming, peace, and safety. I think it's this one. Nice. All right. Drink a cup of sketch. Peace. Let's hope this works out for her and that we didn't need to accidentally poison them instead. Starting to get crowded over here if our solved ones, so I think we're going to move our solved ones up into this shelf. Move these other things elsewhere. Okay. Rebecca Rose. I've come to thank you for sharing me the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. You changed my life. So aggressive, I'm very feeling back to painting again. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. And the day ends. And where we end the day, we'll also end the video, and that'll end the videos that we're uploading for Creeptober. And tomorrow is going to be our big Halloween live stream, starting around 9:30 Arizona time PM. And we're going to go at least 3, if not 4 or 5 hours, because it's late night. We're having fun. I'll have a lot of chocolate in my system. It'll be a blast. So thank you all so much for watching, all the support. I hope you've enjoyed Creeptober. We'll see you tomorrow for the live stream, and have a good one. Bye!